welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Desync. Not So Secret Saturday. When we last left off, we had begun trying to burrow further into the center of the planet, because we sadly need materials. And no amount of hopes and prayers is gonna bring materials out of the earth. So the question for me is, how much do I need to do? Because it all needs to come down. But should I work on the spiral staircase, or should I just run towards the center of the planet before anything else? But I'm currently leaning towards going to the planet. Now, is it... I've already forgotten. Place you down. Was it 3? It was 3. Okay. So put you there. Put you there. And then you like so. Probably wouldn't be so bad if I wasn't trying to also get a circle, but I really do need the build materials. Honestly, never been so happy to have sunlight. Honestly. Stupid thing. Quite annoying trying to actually get this correct. I'm gonna need to go up there. I need to fix this. Not because it's a well, it actually is a problem. But I need the stupid level. I need the sunlight beams to be perfectly coming down all the way. I can't have these shadows. Those markings are literally going to be life and death. I don't care what's dangling, I just need it done right. There's no pickaxe there. Yeah. Skill. All skill. Alright. All the light will now flow down the important avenues. The sunbeam. The sunbeam. Oh, that would be cool. Trying to make a Torvus Bog temple. Sounds like something more for vanilla, given that they actually have biomes. Yeah, this makes me a lot happier. The sunlight. Now, sunlight means this is the hole. Shadows mean it's the walkway. I mean, of course, I'll be able to tell once I've actually have like a proper circle complete for a couple of levels, but until that's complete, I'm trying to eyeball it would be quite difficult. It still doesn't have a pickaxe in it. Pick. So how's everyone been doing? Some progress on ECMD has commenced. Portrait generation is now on the way. And by generation, I mean exactly that. I mean, the artificial intelligence slaves are going to work for me. It's a lot easier. Like, I know how to do it. I'm not good at it, but I know how to do it. And maybe for special nations, I will go in and make them a custom portrait. But right now, I just need a lot of portraits. A lot. So... but Neanderthals and Homo erectus, they're all being generated. They take time. A batch of 800. A lot of it's more sorting. So I can create a batch of 800 in 20 minutes, 30 tops, depending on what the hell else I'm doing on the PC. But the process is like literally set up the tags correctly, then generate a few samples, see if I'm satisfied with the result, and if I'm not, tinker some more. Then I will go in and set it up to batch me like 800 at once. And then bam, I've got 800 Neanderthals to pick through. Which is not the worst thing to be chewing through, but yeah. It just feels right. I know I just... Every time the music comes on, I just get very happy. Feels right for this game. At least the older game. Like, this would not be in place for modern Minecraft. But for here, it fits. that. I'm probably just gonna have to do the stairway. Stairway with a corner sunbeam, just because this is gonna take too long to get down to the bottom of the world. As I was saying before, the music kindly interrupted me. The other part of ECMD that's been working is it actually runs. Which is the important part. It actually runs. It runs and doesn't crash, which is a miracle given my Hoi 4 skill set being 1, rusty, and 2, relying heavily on automated programs. So the fact that it's running, honestly, very ecstatic, which means really the last two phases are names and stories. And that's okay, actually. Not sure how to name them, but I have ideas, considering it is my belief system and y'all are just along for the ride. Y'all can deal with my insane ideas of what I truly believe. But and thanks to AML, I already have like a design. There's technically a character template document we made a while ago for AML. When the character system first came out. So we built just a simple program not program, but a basic template for the people to people up the universe rapidly. Which just means it requires me to just use the same template. Easier said than done, but because I have to do that. Oh god. Fantasy name generator, you are going to be my best friend, I think, for this entire endeavor, because each nation runs about 30 characters. All of them don't need portraits, but they do run 30 characters. Roughly. Because we got military. We got military high command. We got them all the designers. Then you also have military commanders, which is naval, air, and sea. No, land. Jeez. But only about 12 of them per grouping needs portraits. I can get away with using or reusing people. Then we got names. Yeah. This is gonna fantasy name generator and I are gonna be probably best friends really quickly. There is no way I am going to be able to successfully name several hundred individuals. So what's 30 times 100, guys? 3,000? the key is a... Then I think the key here would be a generic name list. Because with a generic name, I could probably shorten that down to 12. I still need to. No, can't shorten it down to 12. I actually have to do them all. Military commanders, I can RNG, but this is the live. This is, well, not really live, but this is the thought process that usually goes through my head when I start doing a new task. Is what does it need? How much does it need? What X, Y, Z? Trying to account for all the variables. Naval OOB. Do they have navies? I mean, I know that seems like a silly question to ask, but it's a very important question. The firmament is broke, and that's the kickstart of the entire sort of... That's the catalyst for the entire world, is Reds broke the firmament to start causing a lot of problems, which means lots of rain. And if you want the actual amount of rain, we're talking sea levels rise by 400 plus feet. And then so like all nation, like even if I give navies, you would not have port infrastructure. Dockyard, almost all your dockyards are going to be underwater. So that's an issue. Plus there would be like a famine kind of ongoing, because guess what? So, shockingly, dirt, soil, and plants and people tend to not like it being doused in over 400 feet of water over the course of a year. Just non-stop rain. Almost. Like, I know most people are like probably not prepared to get doused with even 10 feet of water in a very short amount of time. Most infrastructure has spillway capacity for it, but there is no way you have the torrential downpour capacity for that for like for over 100 days of rain. So even if I did give, even if I gave, so if I gave a navy, it's like your port, you'd have like very little dockyard. You have almost no dockyard capacity to actually refit and repair anything you actually own. Because your original dockyards that you would have built up are underwater. And global trade would have broken down, especially by that point. we already once again run into the like ships suddenly have nowhere to dock. Where do you park them? Like, you're not gonna. If you look at even relatively modern shipping infrastructure, it's like it's concrete, bricks, wooden piers out in the open. Plus the millions of refugees that have been shoved inland that also need fed. The nations are basically under crisis management. Like, I would not want to try and solve this IRL. You would go mad. But here I actually had to kind of solve this problem. But I think that's all for this episode. Next episode will probably actually be at the bottom of the mine. I'm gonna keep digging this for a little bit. But we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye!